everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play something called Love Cafe, which is from the same person that made the Bill Cipher one that you basically just die in or so. But hey, it'd be funny. So, that was kind of funny to play, so let's play this one. It's like an alternate reality thing. So yeah, it was a day like any other normal day. You wake up on time, get ready for the day, and head out to face the world. It's just like every other day. You need a good tasty cup of coffee to start it off right. Do that at the house, it's far cheaper. Your old haunt has closed up shop due to a new big competitor moving into the your home turf. It was sad that a little family business couldn't stand up to the corporate. They had absolutely the best coffee, and now they were no more. Your only option is in this tiny town was competition. But you refused to give them business after it was their fault you couldn't enjoy your favorite coffee anymore. Petty? Absolutely. Even though it hurt to do business so because of your caffeine addiction, it was absolutely worth it not giving them your business. Homebrew coffee only tastes good for so long before you begin to crave the kinds your old place served. Surely there's some shops nearby that wasn't them. It took some time, but eventually you found a small shop that next time over, it was more of a white spot in your road, with no real reason to stop there unless you either lived or worked there. Today you were going to have a reason to do so. That is the competition. That is Starbucks. It's a corporation in its nutshell. It didn't take long for you to arrive in the rural town or pull to a rolling stop in front of your coffee shop. Its pretty side of you enjoys the corrupted logo plastered above the doorway. That's not a corrupted logo. That is Starbucks. You step in the Pharaoh Cafe and absorb the comforting atmosphere in the place. This coffee shop was a tad smaller than your old one, but much cozier. The tables and booths were up a majority of the space, leaving not much room for a long line or a waiting area. It wasn't quite to your liking, but you really need a coffee. You joined the short queue. You were lost in thought. That's when it was finally your turn to order, and you look up at your phone to address the barista. Standing across the register was something you'd never expected to see. Look at the Starbucks. How may I... Oh, Standbucks. How can I take your order? I'm gonna wait a... You blinked it barred by the thing talking to you. It was really a triangle? With one eye? Are you sure you even woken up this morning? This was just too surreal, right? Come on, kid. I don't have all day, you know. You shook head, deciding not to worry too much. After all, no one else seems to be freaking out about it, so maybe it was all in your head or something. Alright, your order. I'll do a frappuccino. Decide on that simply that the shop was... You decided that since this was a shop you weren't used to, you'd slurp and spurge and buy a flap. Maybe it, with a little sugar rush, might clear your mind a bit. The mysterious triangle punched the order into the register before gazing you spectacly. He hands over his hand out. You stand at his hand for a moment before he wants his payment. Fighting off the embarrassment, you quickly retrieve the toll on the register and hand over. He takes it and cashes you out, handing back the change as well as a receipt. Alright, your order number is 42. It'll be out in a bit. As the triangle grabbed a cup to market, you couldn't help but stare at the other in wonder. Even if you were somehow sleepwalking, there was no way you'd imagine something this bizarre. It's surely too real. The triangle quickly noticed you're staring at him and raised what was probably an eyebrow, you think? It was hard to read such a face when you only have a single eye, no facial features to work with. I take it you think you're going crazy seeing a floating triangle working at a cafe. You blink in response. Was it that obvious? You nodded at the triangle. Oh, thank God you're not actually going insane. Well, you're not mashing things. Not quite staring at me like I'm some sort of living stuffed animal or something. Nod again. Though, now that you know that you're not listening, it's just odds more questions. If you're not human, what are you? It's best not to answer. I'm going to ask. The person rolls his eye and the question. Look, instead of asking a personal biz, you let me do my job, alright? Step up the waiting area and the sweet caffeine fix. After taking a moment to check your phone, you look up to see the barista again, preparing the workspace to set up the equipment to start your order. Try to talk to him again. Curiosity takes you over more, and you call out to him. His eyes perks up, and he looks up from his work and floats over. Yeah? You grabbed his attention. Now what? Ask him his name. The triangle people lift up a moment to give out a short response. Name's Bill. And you? I'm gonna do the same name as last time, Batman. You told him your name was Batman. He responded with a nod. At least that's what you assumed it is. It seems like it as the bends the odd angle a bit before straying back up. Perhaps you're getting better at reading him. After a moment, the triangle went back to focus on his work. Great, now you gotta think of something else to say. Try to charm him. I've been working here. He asked the triangle how he started working here. The barista looks at you in a moment before responding. Oh well, took some time getting used to this, but it's better than working at a fast food joint. Curiosity, you ask why does he work there instead of being like a superhero or something, since he seemed so supernatural compared to anything else. The demon raised the eyeball, and you seem to mull over what it did say. You're not quite sure what wants to look at. He was giving you distrust. Let's say I have reasons, kid, and just leave it at that. The demon pauses, sitting down the plastic cup before speaking. Oh, I gotta say, ask you a question. How come I've never seen you before? Anyway, did you just move into town? Tell him what happened to your old joint. You told him about the coffee shop you used to go to and how it got replaced by a big chain. The demon raised his eyebrow, surprised. Well, the owner here made this place just so he could rip off one of the major chains himself. Guess you both have a hatred for in common for him. Your grabs a napkin and scrubs on it with a pin before handing you the flap. We're talking so much, I almost forgot the drink. Call me. You had a drink with the napkin in, which displays a number along with the words "call me." The number is for in case you want to find the ins and outs of this place better than hanging out with here in an old coffee shop. Check it before waving goodbye, taking the coffee and the number with you out the door. The flap was actually just as tasty as your last place, and you even got to know someone a bit from there. With the barrister's number in hand, you head out for the tiny town, for a while, taking plans to stop back here soon. And started texting the number a bit later today. Then, well, that was Love Cafe. I hope you liked my content. Please subscribe, like the video, a bot, and comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.